What's up, gang? What's going on, Jack? I'm back. You know what I'm talking about. All right. We're going to pick up where we left off at. And I see I got to make this here fast, goddammit. You know what I'm talking about. All right. Now, before I rudely interrupted my last live and I had to restart this one over, we talking about Zack and the lady that gave him the phone call. You know what I'm saying? Now, this what's going on. Whoever put the hit out on Zack was connected in the Kanika Jenkins case. There's no doubt about that, because that's the only enemy that have a motive to take Zack out. No rapper, no entertainer, or actor, or not even the gang members in Chicago. They do not got a reason to put a hit out on Zack. But the people that's connected with the Kanika Jenkins case and the higher ups got a motive. If you really want to know, you know what I'm talking about. Because the lady warned him. And then she was telling him that in October. And he died May. He died months after this shit. Months after this, y'all. Hold on, y'all.
A popular YouTube personality is while driving through Chicago's Printers Row neighborhood. He's identified as no
I don't know what's going on. They won't even let me you know what I'm talking about. But anyway, this was going on with the Zack case. The people put a hit out on Zack because he got the interview with the manager. That's why they wanted his equipment. You see what I'm saying? Because you got evidence on there. So they'll be the motive for the hit is to get rid of evidence what Zack had. Now, don't you know Zack went on MTV and you seen how his story just kind of slightly, you know what I'm saying, adjusted a little bit? When they were asking him questions, they was like, yeah, do you think the friends did it? He was like, nah, I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't think they did it. You know what I'm saying? The friends, they, you know what I'm saying, ain't got nothing to do with it. But he kind of, you know what I'm saying, pointing the fingers at the hotel. Now look, we know the friends is connected through the hotel and the police. So you didn't think the police, you know what I'm saying, that made a deal with some the gang that was at the party and to do the hit? He died 8 months later. And then, but look, and check this out, right? Now, how many people think they were Miss Teresa on the phone? Cause who is the lady that had his personal number? That's why he went live, cause he was like, hey, ma'am, how you get my personal number? Don't nobody got this number but family. So I don't know if that Miss Teresa lot, but she know a whole lot was about to happen to Zack. So she must have had her ears to the street or whatever she had her ears at. She was close to somebody that knew that was finna happen to Zack. And then look, I showed y'all the video when the dude was threatening them on Planet of the Fakes channel. Ain't that strange? He the only one got that video. How he get that video? He must have know them folks. Man, you know what I'm saying? They must know each other. Cause remember when King Rob, you know, I'm talking about they had a picture of somebody you know, I'm talking about in Chicago, he died, he was a YouTuber. You know what I'm saying? Look like Rebel TV, something like that. I'ma tell y'all what I seen on the footage. And we all synced it. Now we know when Kanika got when Kanika got snatched, before she got snatched on the elevator, we seen who all came in. One group that came in, and that's the group that knows Zack. That's why Zack ain't never brought them up in the interview at all. He never talked about the other people. He only talked about Irene, Bree, Monifa, and Shamaya. He ain't never said nothing about TY, you know what I'm saying? And not even in Peas. Look, in Peas and Killer interview, he never mentioned TY. He ain't never mentioned TY. He ain't never mentioned, you know, I'm talking about the second and the third group of boys that came in there. Why y'all think he didn't mention these people? Only thing Zack was saying, yeah, what made you go live? Now we seen one dude with the red reflection on in the glass. Can you tell me who that was? And you know what I'm saying? And they kept the name secret. They never dropped the names. He ain't never asked them, you know, what was the guy name that was sitting across from you? Ain't that strange? All them people when he was talking about when when he was talking about the live, and he was talking about it was a girl in the bathroom and she was filming, and you know, he ain't never said nothing about TY live. He really didn't even mention TY live. So Zack found out, you know what I'm saying, his homeboy had something to do with it, or somebody that he knew that had something to do with it, and he was trying to figure out is it was true or not. You know what I'm talking about? He probably knew his homeboy was there, and he wanted to know why the fuck they was there. Cause he got the interview real quick. He got the interview right after this shit. So what y'all think about that? And then this lady called him and like, Zack, man, get off the case, man. They got technology that you don't even know about. They watching you. How, where she get all this info and warned Zack before he got killed? So she knew something about the murder plot. She knew something about that murder plot, Jack. Now, I've been paying attention, you know what I'm saying, to Zack case too, because it was always funny to me. Because he ain't never had no enemies. And all of a sudden, when he take over the Kanika Jenkins case, he get popped. And then the news portrayed his death as people pulled up on him and he lost control of the vehicles and he hit a light pole. They ain't never said not one time that he bagged up, hit the tree, and that what caused him his life. Because he couldn't go nowhere when he hit that tree. The gunman was coming full speed. Pop, pop, caught Zack 2 times. If that tree wouldn't have been right there, he would have got away. So my thing is this. King Rob done you know, that made a mockery of his death, talking about the hit. He put in straight drop in this shit. And then look, straight drop around there telling everybody T Street done set the man up. Set his own best friend up. And stirred up the whole Chicago. Man, they were hot about that what straight drop did. He had to make an apologizing video, you know what I'm saying, and apologize to Chicago. Man, I believe them police was on the scene to cover it up. Cause the neighbor footage what we saw, they were actually the murder scene. They were actually the murders. Man, look, when y'all watch the video of the neighbor when he was recording it, just listen. You will hear Zack screaming, then you will hear the dude called the killer name. The man said his man name is Calvin, Jack. He said his name was Calvin. He said, Calvin, come on, let's go. I said, oh shit, he called by the name. That's the same one that jumped up at the police Chevy. The Chevy Caprice. Then that jump, they had the hood popped up. He had damage in the back of the. They were trying to block that man and run that man off the street. Cause Zack all the way on the sidewalk. I wish I could share my screen and show y'all this shit, man. Cause this shit really bothered me. And then she dropped the names and said who was gonna do it. She said, look up Joe Cone. Then she told him about Paul Manning. Paul Manning is police officer. They were working with corrupt police officers. Then he blew the whistle on them. Because the police out there doing goddamn hitmans. I'm going to see something, y'all. Give me 1 second. I'ma see can I share my screen one more time. Cause y'all got to see this. I don't need to know if you gonna need to let me share my screen. I might well just bag on now, goddammit, cause that's what it look like. Yeah, I'm back, y'all. I'm back. I'm back, y'all. All right. So when Zack found all that out, let me see, do I got good audio, y'all? All right, I'm back. So look, when the police was on the scene, they failed to tell us who was the drivers in the Chevy Caprice, who was who was in the other car, who was the people that jumped in the car, who was the drivers. It's on camera. All them cameras around that, they ain't even released all the cameras that was around the area. Before the neighbor dropped out the video, the news came out and showed y'all the small clip when they were jumping out the car. But they ain't show y'all what happened before that when they jumped out the car. Because before they jumped out the car, the truck was already pulled up behind the Chevy Caprice, and it was niggas all out in the street. Already. That's what I said. Because think about this. In both of them interviews Zack did, then he said he had the manager John. He never said nothing about them other dudes that was at the party. And now I'm interested in that. Cause that just let me know that he knows somebody at that party. Shit, Zack don't stay far from the west and south side and shit. But look, gang, I'ma see can I do this. Damn, I need to man, I really need damn video. It won't even let me, let me see, can I do this right? Oh shit, I was already down scale, goddamn it. And then y'all gotta think about the hotel, right? When the shit that I just found out, when I actually watched the footage again, I'm like, man, it don't even take no rocket science to figure out how the way they did it. Man, you could see the maintenance man grabbing duct tape, clear tape. You know what I'm talking about. He got a glove with him. The other dude, he walking down in the kitchen. Then all three maintenance men, they come out the freight elevators. When they come out the freight elevator, then you got the technician going in, coming back out and shit. Then you got Risco Conley going back there to the kitchen. That's what I said about the drone. Look, they had the drone flying directly over the goddamn scene. And then they had it directly look, so that means to tell you the police was somewhere around, was flying a drone, and they were watching all that shit, man. That's the only way. Man, that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. It's spooky mean. Cause y'all, I had went live about a week ago. And I told you, I said, y'all, Rosemont took the video down, and then I called them on live, right? Y'all remember I picked up the phone and I called they ass live? And I was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I heard y'all took the Kanika Jenkins case down, you know, now the website. Then they transferred me to Detective Rose voicemail, right? After that live, when I got through that night, that's when my whole motherfucking computer shut down. That's why I'm on this shit. I'm like, damn, you know what I'm saying? All of a sudden, my shit shut down. And then where drone was flying at, don't nobody stay over there. That's like a store and shit over there. Ain't even no apartments on that side where the drone was at. And then make it so bad, they ain't said nothing else about the murder. They ain't said nothing else about the murders, no updates or nothing, man. That's why we need to sign a petition, tell them folks, wait a minute, man, we know he ain't hit that pole. Now we know he was bagging up because the bumper got hung up on the pole and he hit the tree. So the story that y'all told us that he run out the road and then hit the light pole, no. He passed that light pole. He was probably at the street light because the red light right there. Just say Zack was at the red light, man. You know what I'm saying? The Chevy Capri done came, whipped on down. Screw, boom, hit the goddamn truck. Zack goddamn it hit that junk in reverse. Know what I'm talking about? Cause the Chevy Caprice, it still was where it was at. Look where it was stopped at. And then he get out the car cause he must have knew Zack. Look, he must have didn't get out the car until Zack hit the tree. Cause when Zack sped off, you gotta think about it how fast this finna go in real time. Boom, hit the truck. Damn, these niggas know what I'm saying. Screw, reverse. Woo, boom, he hit the goddamn tree. So the nigga jumped out the car, running to the truck. Zack can't goddamn it look. Zack probably still had his feet on the gas. No, what I'm talking about? He probably still had his feet on the gas in reverse and dude running up on him. He must have to get real close to the windshield because he shot 2 shots in the dark. This ain't broad daylight, man. That man hit that man in the dark. So whoever fired the shot is an expert shooter. That's what I'm saying. He ain't just rapid fire or nothing. That man had 2 assassination kill shots. So y'all tell me what y'all think about that. Cause I'm linking this shit back to corrupt police officers. Now think about this. Don't you know the same police officer that investigated Kanika Jenkins case Keith is in Ryan. Rosemont got the missing report case, but Chicago PD helped them insist in the case. Them the same police that got cameras in their neighborhood. So you don't think they watching them cameras in their neighborhood? That's how they found out where they stayed at. They ain't got to patrol all the time in the neighborhood. Man, they got them cameras on them light pole and they watching them junk 24 hours. It's just like when you just pulling up at goddamn it at a grocery store and all the cameras rolling 24 hours. It's somebody watching them cameras 24 hours. So they seeing everybody standing out on the block selling the bud, selling the kush. They seeing the gang fights going on and shit. They see who creeping in out of back doors, and you know what I'm talking about. That's probably why how people come up missing. Cause man, they see them cameras rolling. Ain't nobody outside. Walking, talking 619 in route. 619 in route. Yeah, subject coming down the street right now. You know what I'm saying? Long red hair. You know what I'm saying? Look like the age of 15. You know what I'm talking about? And next thing you know, vans and shit pull up and snatching people. Cause look, these people be coming up missing soon when they leave out their hood. So that means like if you get up in the morning, you finna get ready to go to school or something. And next thing you know, you walk down the street finna get towards the busy street. Next thing you know, there you go, you been snatched up. And nobody did seen nothing. And then when the police, then look, when they report all this on the news, they always show you one. They really don't even show you a camera when the person being abducted. So how you gonna tell me this person was abducted on 69th and Florence Street, and you got a camera right here, and you failed to never mention that camera? That don't look strange to y'all. That don't sound strange. Man, y'all better think about how law enforcement work, Jack. How you think they know to pull up? Just say, check this out. It could be a nice day outside, everybody out in the neighborhood chilling, the kids playing in the yard and shit, kids riding bikes up and down the street. And next thing you know, you start seeing the little police every once in a while patrolling and shit, creeping up and shit. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Yeah, man, you know what I'm talking about. Cause I got a lot to say when it comes to Zack murder. Cause not only you finna link the Zack murder, you got to go back to all the people that were close around in the Kanika Jenkins case got assassinated. Now think about this here. Don't y'all know Killer got shot and then and the person that he got shot with, that was the one that helped escort Kanika to the rooms. His name is T.Y. Thompson, Tyrone Thompson. He the young dude. He was still a juvenile. Now look, he a juvenile. Now we got Little Meat Avenue work at the hotel, right? Now, the detectives went over at his house with a SWAT team to ask him about his brother dating Kanika. So now you got to think about who was his brother. Cause in the beginning they said she came to the hotel and she liked somebody in the party, and everybody pointing fingers at Mike, right? Cause that's what the rumor was, that she supposed to be meeting up with a dude. You know what I'm saying? Cause that's why P said, man, we thought she left with a dude or something. But the person y'all saying that was in Adidas outfit, the dude that everybody was saying, man, the dude had on Adidas outfit. That's Tyrone Thompson. He got killed. And he was with Killer when he got killed. So that means somebody seen them outside and try to catch them all together. Cause remember, it was 3 of them that got shot. And then look, and Mike's statement, he said, now look, y'all never thought about it. Mike could be some kind of little meat. Cause I kind of put their picture up together and they look kind of similar to me. Cause why would the police even ask Little Meat there anyway about his brother? So they must have some kind of type of lead to ask him about that. And then he had to admit that he was at the party that night. But he said he didn't attend the party. He said he left before everything got started. And then not only that, y'all got to think about how this all worked. The Biological Resource Center is right down the street from the hotel. You know what I'm talking about? It's well known that these people selling body parts. They just got caught again recently. And it's the same investigation they've been going on for years. It's the same investigation they've been going on for years, and they locked about 3 people up, and all of them did no more than a year or two. And they still got their license and operating at the same building. And then look, they even raided Rosemont, because Rosemont was connected in this shit. And then look how they treat the investigation. They so bold with it. Man, look how they just said, we ain't got no cameras of her walking in no freezer. That camera don't even exist. They never went public. They just wrote a letter and had somebody else to read the shit. And then look, they tied up with MTV. That's why MTV had to do a documentary on it, because Lenny got some clout. He Cilio. Paul Cilio is a investigator, used to be a prosecutor. That's the one that y'all be seeing on the MTV saying, yeah, this is a tough kid. She just went in the freezer and just lay down and died. The poor kid didn't even know she was in the freezer. That's Paul Cilio. But if you look up him and his record, he worse than the dude the coroner that came to the hotel. Cause he got so many lawsuits on him that he framing black people at the crime scene. See, that's what I'm saying. Nobody don't even know who the shooter was that shot Killer and shot TY. I ain't heard nobody go to jail about none of that. Ain't nobody even talking about that no more. I guess nobody don't even know. Cause somebody would have been said, man, you know, such and such, you know what I'm saying, man, shot them folk, man. Everybody quiet. It's like everybody that was at the party in fear, they don't even trust the motherfucker that was at the party. It's like everybody separated. Like everybody went their own way. And then look, they put Miss Teresa on the gag order because she can't talk about the case. And you got people trying to use that, you know what I'm saying, against her. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't say nothing about that. You know what I'm saying? If it would happen to me. Cause I'm not gonna jeopardize my case cause somebody wants some tea. You know what I'm saying? If you know what I'm saying, you just can't just, you know what I'm saying, man, just man, cause she ain't saying nothing. Now you mad about it. Who is you to her to See what I'm saying? That's like thinking ignorant. But in so many words, she be trying to tell us. But then when she do tell us something, and what be go on with her daughter, you know what I'm saying? When she do give us a little update, you know what I'm saying? You gonna have somebody, you know what I'm saying, gonna switch the story up. Hold on. Let me see what you talking about. Nah, CC, I ain't getting no YouTube donation. I ain't see it. I ain't see it. Nah, it would have flashed up on the screen. But and then look, not only that, it was so many people. Look, it was so many people that died behind the Kanika Jinga case. By the time they just say they reopen the case right now, you know what I'm saying? The main people that played the part in it, you know what I'm saying, ain't gonna be that many people. So it really won't be no justice unless we get the higher people up. We know the friends got something to do with it. We know the dudes came in there. They know Zack and shit. You know what I'm talking about. Now we got to get the higher up. We just can't just talk about Monique and them all the time. We got to put more pressure on goddamn it the hotel and road month. We gotta let these folks know we caught them up. We see through the lie now. It ain't nothing that you could. It ain't nothing else that you could tell her but the truth now. Man, they had to hurry up and get rid of Zack because they ain't know what he was gonna do. They was panicking. Look, they feared Zack because Zack had the most valuable. Number one thing is that manager voice. And I'm really want to know what he said on that job. So if anybody listening that know what Zack laptop is, man, you know what I'm saying, or heard anything, man, spread the word, Jack. Man, let somebody know what, you know what I'm saying, what that sucker said on there. That's just to show you this how much money rule people. Because they done paid these kids off and they probably didn't even get that much. When we think payout, people might think, man, these folks probably got $100,000. No, man, they probably gave them folks probably $5,000 or $10,000 in a free hotel room. You know what I'm talking about? They didn't pay them kids no stake. They kids, they don't know nothing about the law. They probably blackmailed the shit out of them. Gave them some little cush money. Cause you gotta look how many people at that party. How much you think they finna pay them to hush up? Man, we finna get all y'all at about 2,500 a piece. Cause we got y'all lads on camera. So you could sign this goddamn check stub, you know what I'm talking about. But look, gang, they fucking with my shit, cause my shit, goddamn it. Look at all this shit that I'm going through. I don't even don't know other YouTuber go what I go through. Man, my screen get cut off, my audio bad. Man, I went on my live that I did the other day, man, and I was just listening to that job. Man, it's like they done goddamn it cropped out half of my goddamn teeth. I said, wait a minute, they done skipped the whole goddamn sentence what I said on this job. But I'm gonna tell y'all like this here. It's a police on the force. He the weakest one out of all of them. His name Detective Hagen. Now Detective Hagen is cool with Andrew Holmes. You know what I'm talking about? See, they over the missing child unit, right? They look. This what they do. They create crimes and shit. Don't nobody just be now look, don't nobody just really just be snatching kids the way they try to perpetrate it on the news. You know what I'm talking about? It don't just be no body snatchers out there like that. Now, every once in a while, some sick motherfucker will go out there and you know, I'm talking about snatch somebody out the street. But we talking about this shit be happen daily. You know what I'm saying? Without no trace, the body don't never be found. It's always be kids up to, you know, if they on the street, it's up to 12 to goddamn it 15, no more than 17, really. It always gonna be Hispanic, black, you know what I'm talking about, and Puerto Rican. A few white there, you know what I'm talking about, and a few little mixed race. But look what's the most dominant, you know what I'm saying, on the chain though. So somebody got to demand for some kids out there. And then look, Malia Davis case. Look, her kids went through adoptancy and she got her kids back. And the adoptancy agency was still the child protector cuz was still doing visit. Now they linked you back to child protective service because they failed the kid by giving her back to the parent that ended up dead. Then look at Javale West. Same thing with their adopted kids. You know what I'm saying? Most of the kids that be coming up missing be coming from a foster home. Cause they ain't got no real parents. Cause that's why you don't never see the parents with them. They just got them on mixing milk cartons and posters and shit. And you don't never hear nothing about the family be like, this my child missing and all this, no news press or nothing. They just got them folks ass on a poster, goddamn it, and had you seen me. Man, they be having babies on there, can't even walk, come up missing. And they don't even have a mama on that job. Only thing they tell you about the child, yeah, this child here, about 9 months, year old, last seen, was adopted. They don't tell you how the child come up missing or none of this shit. Cause them childs ain't meant to be fine. And then make it so bad, they so cold with the game, they'll give you another picture of the same child talking about, yeah, this 10 years later, this what the child may look like now. They got a full grown nigga on that picture now. Looking like little Snoop. I be like, man, these people so cold with the Photoshop. What's up, y'all? What's up, chat? I see y'all in the chat. See, that's what I'm saying. Irene said about Bernard Bradley. She dropped the name in the beginning. I remember that. I remember when he made the post. Everybody ran on this page just to go see the post and go share the post. I read the post because he edited that junk twice. You know what I'm saying? Man, look. The shit that he said, I was like, that's even foul for a person even say that. You supposed to just lay down and take the D and call Popo when you get home. All that old trying to be hard. You see what I'm trying to be hard, like that just something cool to say. They just let you know what he'll do to a female and what he think about a female. But you got some female that into that kind of shit. Like Monifa Neal. Know what I'm saying? That shit be killing me. Then like he was the main one, everybody on this ass. He was joking about it, laughing and shit. They ain't had no kind of remorse of that girl. All them messages they made about Kanika was hate messages and shit. Talking about fuck Kanika and all this. She got what she deserved. And I'm like, these men talking about a teenager female. What's hard about that? What kind of cool points you get off acting like that towards a female? Man, look. Now look, we already know when I showed y'all the video about the lady, she said a witness came forward and she was a guest at the Crown Plaza. Now she said around about 1 o'clock that they seen the police down there, and the police told them they can't come in the lobby because they got a big production company downstairs and nobody not allowed in the area. So once you go back to your room. So that means they didn't want nobody else on the footage. That's why when you see the friends in the lobby, they the only one that's on the footage. Then they shut that junk down for a whole hour. Really 2 hours. Throughout that whole night, y'all, just say around after 1:30, we're really after 1:30, 2 o'clock. Man, it get real silent in the hotel. It got real silent in the hotel. I had all the cameras rolling. I'm like, man, something up. Cause it ain't nothing moving on this camera. I'm talking about nobody walking. The security, look, I don't see the security, but the front desk, he pacing like a mug. Man, I'm talking about he constantly pacing. I'm like, man, something going on. So I go to the camera for to see what's going on at the same time while he pacing. Time skipping on the kitchen. I'm like, something going on in this kitchen. So I go at the back door. You know what I'm saying? Oh, at the back door, you got time skipping at the back door. I'm like, man, they probably be all around it. Ain't no telling how many people that were down there, man. And then when he ran, this what got me, he run the panic button. When you ring the panic button, you suspect to see security or somebody come up, a staff or somebody. But Monifa and Shemaya is the one that popped up there. And then look, there was a kid's party, a teenager party. That's a teenager party. Half of them females were just turning 18 and shit. 19 and shit. But all these niggas that was at the party, 26 and 30 and shit. Now what you think they had on their mind when they feel like, oh shit, Irene them throwing the pot of them little thoughts? Oh, we finna go up in there, Johnny, and toss some. Know what I'm talking about? Y'all know how they finna be, y'all know how niggas think, you know, you got these little young gals up in here hot and ready, you know what I'm saying? They going in there, oh man. The reason why Kanika was chose, because she was the pretty one out the group. Not only that, ain't nobody in that room, every boy that was in there, they never laid down with Kanika. Man, look, then nobody in the neighborhood had sex with Kanika. So they'll make her a target like, man, look, we already hit her friends and shit like that. No, we want her. So they try to beg at Kanika. She like, nah, boy, I don't like you. You know what I'm saying? Get your ass on somewhere. You know what I'm talking about? They probably really wanted that junk that bad. Because somebody had to sit down and be like, man, look. Want to come up with a motive, be like, well, since she killed my nigga, I'm just going to get me some revenge. And I'm going to just go on and rape her, you know what I'm talking about, and get his rocks out. You know what I'm saying? You got to think the way they thinking. And then guess what else I found out, y'all, why they had to put her in the freezer? This the small part about it, y'all. Guess what I found out? I did some research last night, right? Cause I was like, let me look up bodies in the freezer and why would people put body in the freezer? Cause coming to find out, you could put a body in the freezer not only to preserve it. This is what they did, y'all. What they did, they put her ass in the freezer. Cause when I read in most reports, they say when they put people in the freezer, it has the sexual assault. It had the salt evidence. That's why when you put it in the freezer, you could either do it one or two ways. You could freeze the body and then, you know what I'm talking about, get it to almost to a freezing stage. And then let it dry, because you don't freeze it thoroughly. Then you let it unthaw and then you freeze it again, you know what I'm talking about, and they'll screw, you know what I'm saying, DNA. You know what I'm talking about? Because you can't unthaw nobody in no 4 hours like they said. It's going to have to take a week because you got to cut the body open, you know what I'm saying, and do your autopsy with the kidneys. You got to see what last meal that was in her stomach. Because they ain't never said what she ate, right? Because look, that's the most important part about the investigation is the stomach. What food did she eat and how long, you know what I'm saying, that she ate. Because it's going to tell you about the body. That's why y'all probably didn't never see no feces. The feces was in the pool. Yeah, like I said, that can erase evidence and they'll hide, you know what I'm saying, DNA. That's why she had to, you know what I'm talking about, put her ass in the freezer. And then look how the way she was dressed in the freezer. We already know they pull her pants up, you know what I'm talking about. Somebody put her clothes back on. That's why, and then look, you can even, nah, see, I don't have PayPal. I got a Cash App. It's pent up. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, man. Anybody want to donate, man? The Cash App is in the chat. It's pinned at the top. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, so y'all can tap that Johnny by your boy Round the Bruise. All right. Now look, out of all them people that was at the party, nobody wasn't drunk. The way, you know what I'm saying, the way they said they were drinking. Don't y'all know Kanika didn't even drink, you know what I'm saying, like that? She'll drink on occasionally. Like, you know what I'm talking about, like when she go out somewhere. She'll barely do that. They were trying to make it look like that she just drink every weekend and party every weekend, which that wasn't true. She didn't drink like that. Cause look, then they made the story so dramatic, talking about she drinking out the bottle. Now look, everybody in her drink. We don't get that goddamn thirst be like, man, I'm drinking this shit out the hip. Only time when you drink out the bottle when you finna go on to kill a motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? But, and she a female. Kanika, oh man, look, Kanika female. Y'all think, look at how the way Kanika think. I mean, Kanika look. You think she really finna put a filth or goddamn Hennessy to her goddamn mouth? Know what I'm saying? Do you really think Kanika is that type of girl? Girl, let me hit this off the hill. Drinking liquor straight? No. Then they ain't even said she even mixed her drink up. Because they knew not to say, yeah, we was in there mixing drinks. That's why they said they had to pour, you know, everybody was pouring shot. You know what I'm talking about? That's why they couldn't even say they was in there mixing drinks and shit. Because we ain't see no shit that, look, watch this, y'all. I studied the live, right? A TY live. I can show y'all exactly when they put that thing in that girl drink. I just found this out, y'all. I wish I could share my screen and I could show it and break it down to y'all. I'm gonna show you who drugged her and when she did it. She did it right in front of our faces. We didn't know what the fuck she was doing, but I found out. You know what I'm saying? Man, that just made me so mad to my stomach. Cause how you a friend? How you a friend of hers and for all her cousin that was there? How you family, man, and y'all let that ride? They found GHB in her system. It's in the toxicology report. See, when you read, you got to really read it, and you will see it in the toxicology report. You just can't scan over the junk, cause you know what I'm saying. Cause half of the stuff that how to wear a toxicology report, you wouldn't understand it. You know what I'm talking about when you do read it, cause if you would have read it, if she would have been laying on her face and on her stomach like they said, she would have had her kidneys would have been a reddish purple color because of the blood staining. You know what I'm saying? That's just like you get a clear cup and you pour some Kool-Aid in there, and you let the clear cup, you let the Kool-Aid sit in there and then stain the glass. You know what I'm saying? That's how the kidneys will behave. But they said her kidney was, you know what I'm saying, still the regular color, Jack. So they let you know that she wasn't even laying down like the way they said she was. Man, look, y'all just don't know how much involved the police is all over this shit. Man, these people were there the whole time. That's why they had to call Andrew Holmes in. They got him out his jurisdiction. You know what I'm saying? All his cases in Chicago. But he had to step out of Chicago because Rosemont needed his help. So they let you know what I'm talking about, how much power Rosemont got. Andrew Holmes, come on up in here, man. Because we need you to go out there and tell them folks you seen that tape, man. Tell them folk, man, she ain't by herself, man. And she walked in that freezer, man, and locked herself in there. The poor girl, you know what I'm saying, was so intoxicated, she couldn't even find her way out the freezer. You know what I'm talking about? Look, even the police chief was on the scene with talking to Lenora. That's why the police wanted to talk to Lenora, because she young, you know what I'm saying? She ain't got the right question to ask these people, you know what I'm talking about? They played her. They lied to that girl straight to her face. Man, y'all thumb your boy up. Man, I know what I'm talking about. I did too much research on it. Just like, just say like, just say like, y'all know the dope boy in the neighborhood. You see the police, the feds done bust his house in, right? He go to jail, you know what I'm saying, and made bond, and he get back out in the house. Now you could tell he finna get back in the goddamn dope game. Man, you finna step out your dope like, yeah, that boy back selling again. Cause once you a dope boy, you always a dope boy to the end. You know what I'm talking about? Once you a killer, you always a killer. Once you a body snatcher, you always a body snatcher. You gonna keep repeating that shit. Yeah, they pay Andrew Holmes money. Look, why you think only thing Andrew Holmes get paid for just to be seen on the news, passing out flyers in tragic event and talking about we finna bring you down and all this old shit. We need to find out missing kids. He was wearing a federal uniform, and when he was talking to Miss Teresa and shit, standing all over that girl, you know what I'm talking over that lady, man. You know what I'm talking about in this little goddamn police ass stand and watching every word she saying shit. Look, y'all, check this out, though. This the cold part about it. We already know, you know what I'm saying? We already know how this sex trafficking shit go. We see it all the time when we get out of work, ride the streets. We pass the whole tracks all the time. It's the same thing. You know what hotel, everybody know what, look, everybody know what hotel to go to take your little side piece to, you know what I'm talking about. Wherever you go cheat at, you know what hotel to go to. You know what I'm saying? So nobody won't see your car. You know what I'm talking about? What you think everybody else up there doing? You got the prostitute working out that job, and the hotel manager know that. But now you got to think like that with Crown Plaza, because it's the same shit going on with that. But it's just people with money, people dressed in suits. You know what I'm saying? You see professional prostitutes, you know what I'm saying? Long blonde bitches dressed up like rock stars and shit. You know what I'm talking about? Escorts. He done paid goddamn it $800 a night for this broad. To be with him when he go to the meetings, you know what I'm saying? Cause all the wife and the kids, you know what I'm saying, they out of state at home. He on a business trip. He got him a Thunderbooter on the side with him going to the business meeting. That's how they stunt. Shout out to local Libra goddess of order, Jack. Bye, y'all. Yeah. Man, I'm telling y'all, man. This is the way we can get it. This is the only way we can get justice, man. Man, we got to stop acting brand new with this case. You know what I'm talking about? We got to stop acting brand new with it. Man, look. We know it's foul play. We got proof of it. Everything we got proof. We know she wasn't frozen. We know she was sexually assaulted. We know y'all cut that girl hair in that freezer. We already know about the 3 different pictures when y'all took her in the freezer, and all of them, you know what I'm saying, was in different time periods. We see the cover up. You know what I'm talking about. We see how everybody move on the staff. We had this person that was in the kitchen with her. Man, that's why the feds didn't even get involved with that, because there was so much evidence. Look, if the feds would have got involved, if the feds weren't crooked, if they would have, just say the feds weren't crooked, if they would have got involved, they would have told us everything. You know what I'm saying? What I'm telling y'all right now. The news will go like this, real. Yeah, we got people in custody, you know what I'm saying, they're charged with murders, you know what I'm saying, accessory to murders. We got people, you know what I'm saying, they're charged with abusing the corpse, you know what I'm saying. We got people charged up with aggravated assault, you know what I'm saying, gang crimes, you know what I'm saying. We got the hotel security on staff because they deleted the footage off the evidence, they tampered with the evidence. The video showed they was accessory to the murder. You know what I'm talking about? That's how they gonna read it. That's how they gonna know it. This is what they gonna show on the new Crown Plaza. The feds up in that joint taking down all the employees. Then y'all gonna find out, be like, damn, they got some goddamn underground shit going on. Now we done found out what happened to Kanika, but look what else that happened to all the other people that came up missing in Rosemont. Look, y'all, don't y'all know when they kill people and shit, when they do body snatching and all this, I wouldn't even be surprised that the whole downtown, it ain't nothing but a grave site. And they just got big ass buildings on top of grave sites. That's what I heard they did to Jimmy Hoffa. They said when they killed him, they done went to the construction site. They said the federal building, he buried up under that motherfucker. And then look, and don't y'all know, no matter if they, whoever owned the hotel and all this, you still on federal property. Y'all ain't never thought about that? That's federal property that Crown Plaza on. So any kind of event that go on like that, the feds must have got to get involved in the case. Man, you think I'm lying? That's federal property. Why you think downtown you see mostly government jobs downtown? You got the goddamn it, the jailhouse, the courthouse, you know what I'm talking about. You got law firm. Somebody gotta protect that land like that. And then look, the police just don't really patrol, you know what I'm saying, downtown like that. You got undercover agents that be doing that shit. You know what I'm talking about? And then look, y'all, this the worst thing about it. Everybody know what happened to Zack. Look, just like Zack said, nobody ain't got that kind of mind to put nobody in the freezer. We don't think like that. We'll gun you down, we'll shoot you up. Look what happened to Kanika. They beat her up. You know what I'm talking about? Look what happened to Killer. He got shot up. Look what happened to Zack. You know what I'm saying? Zack said it out his own mouth. We don't get down like that. Why we'll take you to a hotel and we could just ride down on it and shoot you. Just the way he said, and that's the way he died. Hold on, y'all. My bad, y'all. But yeah, man, you know what I'm talking about. We got to stop acting brand new because the police, they control social media. They control the news outlet. They misinterpret the news all the time. They can report the news and say a black man, you know what I'm saying, was gunned down by the police. The police could set up here and say this man had a gun and all this old shit, and come to find out he ain't never had no gun. When they pull up the picture of the person they shot, they want to bring up the mug shots up and shit. They don't never bring up no decent picture of a nigga. You know what I'm talking about? They want to bring up the dirt on the nigga. He dead, but look at the charges. You know what I'm talking about? Look at what he was charged with and all that. You know, look how the news media treat that. Look, y'all. I told y'all about the true story when the police chief was on the case. I told y'all, I said they finna get him up off the case. Man, goddamn it, 3 weeks later, that boy ass was off the case. And gave it back to Bakerville. Like I said, they got to give it back to Bakerville because the kid was never in California City. They were last seen, you know what I'm saying, in Tehachapi. But you know what I'm saying? Now look, now they saying the kid's been spotted again and shit. Man, come on, man. That's trafficking all the way. Man, the average person that, look, if you got a person that finna go snatch a body and he just randomly do it, he finna do whatever he finna do and dispose of the body in the woods or drop it in the lake and all this. You gonna end up finding the body. But if you don't find the body, that means they somewhere still alive. They either still alive or they buried some goddamn well. That's the only two. They either still alive somewhere or they buried. Look, I'm glad that you brought up Whitney Houston. She died in the hotel in the bathroom. In the tub. Then they found her daughter the same way. Then look how they tried to do it when she died. They tried to make Whitney Houston look like she was a crackhead. They made Whitney Houston look real bad on social media. Yeah, Whitney need a glass of water because she said crack is whack and she high as hell on stage. You know what I'm talking about? Bashing that girl, her and Bobby Brown. We don't know what's going on in these people's personal lives. You know what I'm saying? Everybody get fucked up. What about the goddamn it, Clyde Davis? Look how many Clyde Davis, right? All his artists died of overdose in bathrooms and shit. Y'all ain't never thought about that? All his goddamn artists done died in bathrooms. This shit been going on in the music game for a while. Look how your favorites, goddamn it, oldest, you know what I'm saying, legend done died from overdoses, shot in the studio. You know what I'm talking about? All this shit. They all died the same. Pimp C died in a hotel over overdose. Come on, Pimp C. They just said that shit because he drink lean. So look, they just said that because he drink lean, and they gonna say, yeah, he was on the lean and he overdosed. Cause you know what I'm talking about. And his auntie had to go public with like, man, look, he ain't died from no overdose or no lean and all that. Big Pun, he died in the Crown Plaza Hotel. They said he had a heart attack. Don't you know the average shooting always be at a hotel when it comes to celebrities and shit? Hotels and clubs. You get shot at a club and you drown in hotels. What that sound like? Man, look, Clyde Davis, all his artists done died from overdose, drowning. Shit, they even said Elvis Presley died from an overdose. They had him hooked on drugs. Look, they had Michael Jackson hooked on drugs. They killed him on drugs. And they did Prince the same way. Y'all see how Michael Jackson and Prince died? Look, Prince had a catalog that's worth a couple of $1 million, almost $1 billion. And goddamn it, Michael Jackson owned half a stoner. And they died, you know what I'm saying, on prescription drugs. And the person that gave it to him was the doctor. Now look, that started when Eazy-E. Shit, goddamn it, Jerry Hiller, goddamn it, told Eazy-E he need to go get a checkup, and he told him to go see his doctor. And next thing you know, he got AIDS. And he was the quickest one in the world that died from AIDS. Man, how you gonna be diagnosed with AIDS then you die goddamn a few days later? And then you got to think about how Chicago so deep in the music game. That's what Chicago known for, gang banging and music industry. You know what I'm saying? So what you think, what kind of ritual they doing? That's all they rap about is death and sacrifices. Look at all they videos. They even promoting that shit. So you don't think they want to be a part of that and get that money and get that power over the crowd and channel them spirits up? Because what you think he'll feel that, you know what I'm saying, you got 1 million people out there rooting for you. Look how much power you got over these kids. And next thing you know, you rapping about drugs, guns, and all this. But your word's so powerful. If a rapper said, Man, I ain't wearing no more Gucci no more. Cause these motherfucker racist. I never pay no motherfucking $1,000 for a shirt again. And then watch how many people finna follow suit on that. Shut the crackers money off. That's all you got to do. And then look how they got the women on there. They got the women, all the female rappers thinking this cool because they can I'm talking about do a split on the dick and all that old shit. Like that's something cool. They ain't doing nothing but training the young kids how to be hoes and shit. So when you see these people, these rich people with money, you know what I'm talking about, they gonna make it look like it's cool to, you know what I'm saying, to fuck around like that. And you don't know what these folks into, man. These folks into all kind of fetishes and shit. Yeah, like Magic Johnson. Why Magic Johnson ain't dead? That nigga got fat and everything. Then it look like the medicine that he on, that nigga goddamn it bigger than what he was in his prime. I'm like, goddamn nigga, how tall you will now, Jack? Shit. That nigga still growing. Man, I'ma tell y'all something. It's so many celebrities that done died. They ain't even died normally. They don't even die a regular death. And then when Whitney Houston died, they had security outside her door. Then Ray J was there. Now check this out. Before Whitney died, check this out. I remember this like it was yesterday. Before Whitney died, they were shaming her about the drug, right? Somebody she a crackhead. That's when Ray J came along with talking about, you know what I'm saying, him and Whitney was together and shit. You know what I'm talking about? So they were trying to make look like Ray J was going out with Whitney, like he done took her from Bobby Brown and all this old shit. But Clyde Davis had something mad because they tried to make Ray J's sister Brandy the next Whitney. They done made a movie about Brandy and Whitney. You know what I'm saying? Whitney supposed to pass the throne down to Brandy, some type shit. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all go back and look at them old footage of, you know what I'm saying, Whitney and Brandon, how they try to make it look like, you know what I'm saying, Whitney finna hand her torch down to Brandon. She can't sing like Whitney. And next thing you know, Whitney end up dying. And Ray J was there when she died. So what that tells you? Man, Bernie Mac, all that. Man, look. That's why Martin Lawrence ran out that studio that time when he said he went to the meeting, you know what I'm saying? I guess about his movie project, and he had to bring a gun to the meeting. He ran out the building in the middle of the street saying they trying to kill me. Now, why you think he said that shit at a meeting? Then they try to make him look like he crazy. He is gonna bash him talking about he need to go get himself evaluated. He mental unstable and all this old shit. Man, ain't no telling what Nickelodeon was doing. All them little kids that were working on them stages and shit. You know what I'm talking about? Ain't no telling what Nickelodeon had going on. All them goddamn kids on that stage and you they favorite puppet master. Know what I'm talking about? Yeah, Ray J was there. Man, look. at all the old Temptations and shit. You know what I'm saying? All these, they done gave these people drugs, you know, keep these people high and rob them out their money and shit. Man, look, Bill Cosby was down with them people, man. You know what I'm talking about? Bill Cosby, look, check this out. Bill Cosby was down with them higher up people. That was his favorite nigga. You know what I'm talking about? If you really want to be honest. Now, in the beginning, he was on that Black Power, you know what I'm saying, and all this. But when you progressed it, he forgot about all that. He got so interested in the parties, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. But yeah, Bobby Brown's son got shot. He got shot at the club. Man, that's all about the music game. This how the music game go. When you sing songs, you really conjuring up, you really channeling spirits when you do that shit. Cause all right, check this out. If you did something wrong, if you did something wrong and you really sad about it, and you listen to a gospel song, look how your emotions change when you listen to a gospel song. Cause you want to do right and shit, you know what I'm talking about, and you want to straighten your life up and all this old shit. Now you thinking good about yourself then. But when you really don't give a fuck and you just listen to music, you just living everyday life, you know what I'm talking about. Listen to rap songs, look what all you listening to. Then you start copycat shit. Yeah, bitch, I'm a bad bitch. Now you call yourself a bitch now because you a bad bitch. You got young niggas out there talking about they shooters now. Like that's a job or something. Hey man, what you do for a living? Oh shit, nigga, I'm a shooter. For real? How you do that, man? I've been shooting goddamn for 5 years now. Oh yeah? Hell yeah, nigga, you know what I'm talking about. Like that, like you got a career in this shit. And look how they did Cat Williams though. When Cat Williams said, "I'm gonna tell you this what Cat Williams went downhill at. This when they stopped fucking with him, cause they invited him to that mansion party. And when he told it, when he said, "Oh yeah, your favorite rapper out there, you know what I'm talking about, kissing boys in the mouth," you know what I'm talking about. He was telling out, look, Cat Williams said he was going to the meeting and signing deals with these people and they blowing cocaine at the meeting. He like, man, can you see that? I can see it on your nose. That's how the drug game is. Man, look, the music game got more drugs than on the street. Man, they get all their ass in the studio, get their ass all that lean they want, get all the powder they want, all the hoes they want, and lock them in that studio. And they ain't finna come out till they got a hit. And then look, half them songs y'all be listening to really don't even make sense. Cause how you gonna make a rap song, you know what I'm saying, talking about you finna do a one night stand with a female. But you got all these guns going off in the music. Nigga, and I'm a bust ya, you know what I'm saying? And all this. Man, you said you supposed to rap about a female. But now your whole hook talking about busting guns and all this old dumb shit. The music don't even go together no more. Man, you might well just name your mixtape everything. Man, what's your name of your mixtape, man? Everything. Shit, tell us about it. Shit, I got everything on it. And ain't talking about shit. All the songs the same on each record. They talking about the same shit. I got the dopes, got the guns. Then I got some bombs. Then you go on the next track. He's saying the same shit all over again. It just switched it up a little bit. Man, look, check this out, right? Don't you know if you go to a club, just say everybody in the club, they bump, man, they bouncing, everybody in there lit, full of the kush, full of the booger sugar, music right, the lights in that motherfucker going off, and next thing you know, they play your song, the most gangster song in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Watch how the whole club finna get booked. You ain't never ride in your car buck jumping hard like that you would do in the club. That let you know that you were being, your spirit being challenged. You know what I'm talking about? For real. And then look, guess how they shamed Cat Williams, right? They got him real good. Man, that man got choked out by a goddamn 13-year-old. Look, he choked Cat Williams so hard, Cat Williams was like, who little boy is this? Get away from me, young man. You see what I'm talking about? Look, why would Cat Williams round all them goddamn kids in the first goddamn place? You know what I'm talking about? They all out there playing catch and shit. What he doing out there? Then he the same size too. You know what I'm talking about? Look, y'all seen the video? He done jumped in that nigga face like it finna go down. Like this is goddamn a standoff. Like this finna be a title match or something. Man, that nigga choked. Man, that goddamn Cat Williams said, man, get this nigga ass off of me. And then they made sure everybody seen that shit. Then look, Cat Williams was high as hell when he got his ass whooped on stage. Y'all see how he was in his fighting stance and shit, rocking back and forth with his dukes hold up high? Man, they stomped the shit out. Man, that man was sweating like a motherfucker. He was so full of, he thought he could whoop everybody in that motherfucker. Man, they stomped shit out Cat Williams on the stage, man. Man, I felt so bad for him, you know what I'm talking about? I'm like, man, look, this your fault this time now. You fucked up twice, you know what I'm talking about? You can't blame the Illuminati on this shit. But look, the strange part about it, but look, y'all, social media, I'm talking about Hollywood with the shit. Hollywood control what you see and what you hear. You know what I'm talking about? Man, Hollywood control what you see and what you hear. They even control your mind. I'm gonna show you how they control your mind and shit. Every video you see on your phone, they come from Hollywood. You know what I'm talking about? They got, look, check this out. Anything you want to know, who you ask, you go to Google for this shit. Why you get Google? You know, why you think they call it Google? Because that's what a baby do with Google. You know what I'm talking about? It's like, you know what I'm saying, you a baby all over again. Let Google teach you how to think and talk and shit. So ask you know what I'm saying? Man, look. God said, ask him if you want to know anything. But now y'all go straight to Google and you know what I'm saying? Google, tell me how to you know what I'm talking about? You talking to a machine. But man, y'all better think about how the Masons work. That's how the Masons is deep in the cities. They own the city. They really built the city. You know what I'm talking about? They really don't y'all know so many underground railroad? Now they told y'all about Harry Tubman, right? And they told y'all about you know what I'm talking about, the Underground Railroad. But why they didn't never show y'all the Underground Railroad? Y'all heard about it, right? We all know that because they taught you that in school. But they ain't never show y'all where it was at, though, did it? Can somebody tell me where that John at? You know what I'm talking about? Man, they been controlling how the way you think and shit. Man, what y'all talking about? Man, look, David Chappelle had to go to Africa. Man, he had to get up out of the United States. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, y'all, I'm buffing real bad. Yeah, I'm back, y'all. But no, I ain't.